flash shoot.
Oh.
Going jogging?
Oh, right, and sweat up a perfectly good outfit? No, I'm taking a little walk.
Then why are you wearing spandex?
Because I happen to look fabulous in spandex. I figure this getup will entice that gorgeous guy I was telling you about to finally speak to me.
Oh, you mean the guy who walks his dog every morning? Well,
Yeah.
why don't you just go up and introduce yourself?
Because that was the old aggressive Melissa. You know, rich, classy guys don't like to be pursued. So now I'm going to just play hard to get. Let them come to me first.
Hello, everyone. We're having steak tartare for lunch. I'm certain I smell it.
Now that you mention it, I think I smell something, too, and I think it's coming from Melissa?
Oh, so his dogs will come to me first. I figure he'll follow.
Someday my prince will come. Someday I'll find my love, and how thrilling that moment will be when the prince of my dreams comes to me. He'll whisper, I love you, and steal a kiss or two, though he's far away. I'll find my love someday, someday when my dreams come true. La 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 la. Someday when my dreams come true.
I can't believe you're doing this.
Why? What's wrong with it?
Well, I'm just not sure if carrying porterhouse steak around in your fanny pack is playing hard to get.
Listen, when this guy's Irish setter starts licking me up one side and down the other, the guy's gonna have to come over and say something, at which point I'll just act demure and let that sexual thing I exude take over from there.
What if he finds out you have beef on you?
Hey, the only way he's gonna find out is if he searches me, in which case it's going very well. If I'm not back in 2 to 3 hours, be happy for me!
This answering machine is going to be so great for my acting career, not to mention my social life. Di swears by hers. Hello. You have reached the apartment of Tracy, Melissa, and Georgy. However, none of us are home right now, so if you would like to leave...
You can't leave a message like that, not in New York. You never want people to think that there are 3 women living alone.
Why not?
Well, for one thing, it's kind of depressing. For another, it's like a beacon for obscene callers. What you want to do is leave a very ambiguous message, which implies that you're home, and it wouldn't hurt to imply that you're living with a man and a dog, and preferably a dog that's killed before.
Right, let me have another go. Hello. I'm afraid I can't come to the phone right now because I'm, in the shower. Oh, with a man. A great big strapping bear of a man who, interestingly enough, trains vicious killer pit bulls. Oh, and if this is about an audition, I couldn't be more excited, so please leave a message after the beep. Thank you. How's that?
Would you like me to do it?
Oh, would you?
Mrs. Ludwig with her Rottweiler came in. The dog bit into my fanny pack and started swinging his head back and forth, slamming me against the side of the elevator. And the whole time, Mrs. Ludwig just smiles and says, "Don't worry, he's more scared of you than you are of him."
Hey, maybe we could get that Rottweiler to growl on our message.
Yeah, well, you ask him. So you didn't meet that guy you were looking for?
I didn't even make it out of the elevator. Oh. Hi.
Hello, Miss Kirchner. A man downstairs handed me this note and asked me to give it to you.
Oh, thank you. I'll catch you at Christmas.
Who's it from?
Well, I don't know. Oh, my God, it's from the guy with the Irish setter.
How do you know it's from him?
Because it says, hi, I'm the guy with the Irish setter. Look, he says that he saw me entering the building yesterday, and he'd like permission to call me. Now, is that class or what? Permission to call me.
Melissa, this is so exciting. You're going to get to meet that man that you lusted after since Monday.
I know. Yes, hi, this is Miss Kirshner. You just delivered a note from a man with an Irish setter. When you see him, you can give him my number and give him permission to call me at any time. No, too desperate. No, tell him to call me at an appropriate hour. Thank you. Oh, I love this playing hard to get. Now, let's go through my underwear drawer, see what I'm going to wear on the date. Smelled us coming up and punched it with his nose. I am telling you, that dog is possessed.
Oh, look, we've got 2 messages.
Oh, please, God, let one of them be from him.
But if you'll please leave a message, we'll get back to you as soon as possible.
Hi, Tracy, Melissa, and Georgie. It's Georgie. I just wanted to see what I sounded like on the answering machine.
I forgot I called.
Shh.
Melissa, this is Fisher Hollinger. I got your message. I hope this is an appropriate time. I trust you remember me from the park.
It's him! It's him!
We have been passing each other every morning as we walk. I hope you'll forgive my staring.
I hope you'll forgive my drooling.
Well, anyway, I'm giving a party this Saturday night at my bookstore, Hollinger's, and I'd love for you to come. By the way, I also love your voice. It's even more beautiful than you are.
Oh, isn't this exciting? Doesn't it sound great?
Do you have any idea who Fisher Hollinger is?
I know he owns a bookstore.
He comes from a publishing dynasty.
Wow, a rich publisher. This is like getting a call from Mr. Harlequin.
He sounds fantastic. I wonder where the party will be.
Oh, I hope it'll be at the plaza. The lighting there is so flattering for people with my alabaster complexion.
Well, it'll probably be some literary party.
They'll have food there, won't they?
Oh, I'm sure.
Oh, doesn't he sound great? And he said that I was beautiful, and he said that my voice was even more... Oh, wait a minute. How does he know what my voice sounds like?
Oh, you know what's happened? He heard Tracy's voice on the answering machine, and he thinks that it's you.
Oh.
What's the matter?
My voice. I mean, if he thinks she's what I sound like, he might be very disappointed when he hears me.
It's not like my voice is all that special.
Well, I wouldn't worry.
Yeah, I wouldn't worry if I were you either. You've got that whole royalty motif.
Listen, I didn't always sound like this. When I first met Frederick, I talked like this. Sorry, Gov, forgot me gloves.
Well, how'd you change?
I took elocution lessons.
Then that's what we'll do. You're going to teach me to elocute better by Saturday night.
No, you can't change the way you talk in 3 days. Besides, you don't sound bad. You just sound like everyone else from Queens.
I don't live in Queens anymore. I live on the Upper East Side of Manhattan, where the ideal woman has my face and my body, granted, but your voice. So here's what we're going to do. I'm going to go to that party Saturday night, and you two have 72 hours to make me sound as good as I look.
This is crazy. I mean, to change your voice to improve yourself is one thing, but to change it to deceive a guy, that's another thing.
Yeah, it's that other thing. That's what I want. Now, come on. Let's get cracking. Oh, excuse me. Cracking. Did you hear that? Can I elocute or what?
Okay, one more time. Thank you so much for inviting me to your lovely book signing.
Uncle, I
I still can't understand a word you're saying.
That's because you made me put these stupid marbles in my mouth.
Well, that's what they made me do when I took elocution lessons.
Well, forget it. I've swallowed and passed 2 already. It's enough.
Hi, how's it going?
Melissa's getting grumpy.
I'm getting panicked is what I'm getting. I mean, the party is tonight. And she hasn't made me sound any better than I did 2 days ago.
Well, it's not my fault. If you'd started off with a Cockney accent, you would be sounding better.
Oh, so now it's my fault?
Hey, I've got a nutty idea. Why don't you just be yourself?
Oh, if being myself was so wonderful, then how come I'm still single and packing sirloin? Now, come on, let's just forget about all the other stuff that we tried. The party is tonight. Now, out of all the things that make me sound like I'm from Queens, what's number 1?
Well, I guess number 1 would be the way you say number.
Number? What's the matter with the way I say number?
You don't pronounce your ERs. You say number instead of number.
Hey, I think I know how to pronounce ER. After all, let us not forget, my last name is Kirshner. My sister is Kleckner. Do you agree with her?
Look, I suppose it's all right to confess it now because we're friends. But when I first met you, I had a very difficult time understanding you, which is why I so rarely listened to anything you said.
Oh, all right, okay. So I just won't say any words that end in ER. What else?
Everything else about you's fine.
What about her laugh?
My laugh? What's wrong with the way I laugh?
Nothing?
Well, don't you think it's irritating?
How could a laugh be irritating? It's a sign of a fun and jovial person, for cripe's sake.
I just meant it could be a little softer, maybe a bit more melodic.
Well, I don't know what you're talking about.
Listen to this. Georgie, make a nice laugh for Melissa.
Oh, all right. Let me get in the proper mood. Oh, good one, Lord Sydney.
See, wasn't that nice? Didn't it make you want to just laugh right along with her? Now you try it.
How come nobody's laughing along?
Your laugh is fine. It's just me. I'm laughed out.
No, don't give up. She can learn this. I learned it. Just use more of the R, like, ah, ha, 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 ha.
Okay, let's try this. I'm going to point to each one of you, and when I do, I want you to begin laughing, and I want you to stop when I point to the other person. Now, Melissa, listen very carefully to Georgie's laugh, and just adjust your laugh to sound exactly like hers, okay?
Okay.
Okay.
Right, go. Ha 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 ha. Ha 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 ha. Ha 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 ha. Ha ha ha.
Just occurred to me. What's so darn funny about a book signing party anyway?
Are you saying I can't laugh at all?
You can smile. There's nothing wrong with your teeth.
All right, so I can't say any words that ends in ER, and I can't laugh.
Do you know what would help your voice in general?
What?
Well, if you just spoke more softly.
Now you're telling me on top of everything else I talk too loud? Oh, my God, what do I have? A voice from hell or what?
Remember, it was Tracy's voice he liked on the machine, and Tracy has a very soft voice. Listen.
Hello, we're unavailable at the moment.
Oh, all right, okay. So I'll talk softer. Hello, my name is Melissa. How's that?
Softer.
Hello, my name is Melissa.
Softer, breathier.
Hello, my name is Melissa.
That's better.
Much better. Just remember to use your diaphragm.
The one in your stomach, not your purse.
Okay. Remember to use my stomach somehow. No ER words. I can't laugh. Speak softly. Oh, I'm never gonna remember all this. I need you guys to come with me tonight. I can't do it alone. I don't even know what I sound like anymore.
But we're not invited.
Well, okay, next time you're invited to a party that I'm not, I'll go with you. Great. No No competition here.
Melissa, I don't want to alarm you, but have you seen that sign?
Christopher Dower, author of Father, Mother, and Sister, Brother. Uh-oh. Oh, I have a really bad feeling about this.
Now, don't panic.
I know I'm not supposed to use words with ER, but what if I have to?
I've got an idea. Why don't you pretend you're a pirate?
What?
Well, you know how pirates are always going, "Arr." Think of that sound whenever you have to say ER.
You know, that's not such a bad idea. Try it. Arr.
Arr.
Good. Now try reading the banner.
Christopher Dower, author of Father, Mother.
I don't think you should overuse that.
I think you should try and say as little as possible.
Well, how am I going to keep the conversation going?
Well, I know you've never done this before, but you could try asking people questions about themselves.
That's good. You see, this is why I needed you to. It'll be like I'm interested in people.
Yeah.
Oh, look, there he is. There he is. He's coming over. Over.
Remember, talk softly, use your pirate ERs, and ask him questions.
Ask him questions.
Melissa, at last we meet Fisher Hollinger.
How do you do?
I'm so glad you could come.
Would you like to meet my friends?
Oh, you brought friends.
Who do you think this is?
Hi, I'm Tracy Dillon.
And I'm Georgie de la Rue.
Nice to meet you.
Hope you don't mind us tagging along, but we're really big fans of Christopher Dower.
Really?
And so is Melissa.
Are you?
Are you?
Yes, that's why I published his book. Are you feeling all right?
If Melissa seems a little out of it, it's because she's, slightly medicated.
That's right. She was attacked by a vicious dog the other day.
Oh, my God, how serious was it?
Why do you ask?
Because I'm concerned. You know, if you're under this much medication, maybe you shouldn't have come tonight.
What? And miss a book signing?
You're right. They can be rather stodgy. Maybe I should be medicated, huh? Listen, Melissa, may I speak with you privately for a moment? Would you excuse us, please?
Oh, Tracy, we've created a monster. What should we do?
Well, as hurtful and as upsetting as this is going to be for Melissa, we just got to tell her she's making a complete fool out of herself and get her out of here.
Right. You break her heart, I'll hail a cab.
Georgie, excuse me, we're sorry to interrupt, but it's time for another dose of Melissa's medication.
What the hell, are you crazy?
This is partly our fault for steering you in the wrong direction, but you wanted me to be ruthless, so I'm going to be. You're making a total ass out of yourself.
Well, get this. Guess who has invited me to spend the weekend on his private yacht with some other mucky mucks whose name I think I'm supposed to know? None other than Fisher Hollinger.
Excuse me, would anyone like some hors d'oeuvres?
Oh, yeah, I'll have one.
Hey, Melissa?
Huh?
Melissa Kirshner. Peter Dolce.
Peter?
From Queens. Man, it's good to see you.
I'm sorry. I think you have me confused with someone else.
Someone else? You're Melissa Kirshner. Come on, we used to take baths together.
I'm sorry, but I don't know who you are.
Excuse me, is there a problem?
No problem. My mistake.
Was he bothering you?
No. Was he bothering you?
No. You know, I just had a thought. Instead of you meeting me at the dock next Friday, why don't I just send my limo around to pick you up? Say, 6 o'clock?
I'll be there.
Great.
What?
Nothing. It's great. You got what you wanted.
Oh, you know, don't try and make me feel guilty because it's just not going to work. So I snubbed some guy that I've known my whole life. Big deal.
Well, if that's what makes you happy.
Oh, low blow. I am just going to ignore you and this little voice in the back of my head. I'm just going to concentrate on what's really important here. Weekend with the Mucky Mucks. Weekend with the Mucky Mucks. Oh, will you shut up, you two? Why do I have to have a conscience? Why am I such a good person?
Because when push comes to shove, you can't deny who you really are.
You know, I didn't even have this little voice in the back of my head until I started hanging out with you two.
Do you suppose the voice in the back of her head sounds like the one coming out of her mouth?
Excuse me, Fisher. Yeah, we have something to talk about. This is my voice, and I'm Melissa Kirshner from Queens. And this is the way I say yaw, and this is the way I laugh. You know, I know that you probably have never dated any girls from Astoria Boulevard, and, well, I just didn't want to set sail under false pretenses.
I'm sorry, I'm a bit confused.
Well, the truth is, you're gonna get a big kick out of this, Fish. I mean, we'll probably be laughing about it all weekend. See, I didn't think that a guy like you would be interested in a girl like me if, well, I sounded like a girl like me. But I assure you that everything else about me is absolutely genuine, and I'll be happy to prove it, and will, just as soon as we shove off.
I can't believe you went to all this trouble just to impress me.
Hey, I'm willing to go a lot further than this.
You know something? I don't think I want to share you with anybody else this weekend.
You're kidding, so you're gonna blow off the Mucky Mucks?
No. I'm afraid I'm committed to this weekend, but I want to save you for another time. I'll call you.
You'll call me?
Oh, I promise. Excuse me.
You know, I hate when they're so polite. You never know if you've been dumped.
Well, the important thing, Mel, is that you did the right thing.
Oh, no, I was dumped?
And to think you passed marbles for that man.
Yeah, let's get out of here.
Yeah.
Oh, Peter! Oh, listen, you know, I'm sorry about before.
That's all right.
Why don't you give me a call? Maybe we could cruise the old neighborhood.
You mean it?
Yeah, call my mother for my number. Whoopsie!